Good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing? I am hiding in my bathroom. I've got 2 dogs barking and running all over the place downstairs and 4 little girls who just woke up. And so I thought I would hide up here real quick and just check in to see how you're doing. How was your morning? How are you feeling? And I labeled this, You Get What You Repeat. I'm telling you, this book, Atomic Habits, I highly recommend the book to everybody. I'm really excited. I'm gonna have the girls read it. And my thought was this, if you can get your kids into a good habit of making their bed in the morning or reading before they go to school or saying 3 things they're thankful for, think of all of the things that you want to do as an adult. And if you can help incorporate it into your children, how much we will set them up for success. So my husband is really great at getting my girls to do the things that he's doing now so that someday when they're adults, they're already exponentially ahead of the game. And so I sometimes go, babe, is it really that big of a deal? But it is a big deal, right? Like the simple act of making your bed. I didn't grow up making my bed. And so I'm like, why? We're sleeping in it, right? But that simple little habit is a great discipline to help your kids learn the act of discipline, right? Or the act of a habit, how important it is. So anyways, I labeled this, you get what you look for. Actually that's good too. You get what you look for, but you also get what you repeat. So for those of you who are doing the 60-hour keto reboot, we're starting our day a little bit later. We were playing with the puppies and I was making the girls some breakfast, but you are drinking your ketones. You probably already have, a lot of you are up earlier probably, but if you're not, this is what you're doing. You're drinking your ketones. If you have a different flavor in your home, if you already have different flavors of nat, you can swap out the flavors, not a big deal. And then just stay connected. Stay in the Reboot group. Stay asking questions. You can message me, and I'm here to help you 100%. Now, yes? No, it's okay. You already opened the door. What do you want? Open the door.
I was just going to say, can I
Okay. I'll be right there. Okay. We have to start school. So you get what you repeat. So think about this. We're talking about the power of habits, right? And so in the book this morning, he said, if you want to know where you are going to end up in life, this is just out of habits. If you want to know where you're going to end up in life, all you have to do is follow your daily choices and compound it by 10 or 15. And I was like, ooh, that's good. Because if you watch the video that I did yesterday, we talked about 1% better or 1% worse, right? And so what that means is all these little things, right? All of these little things that you're doing. A lot of you are doing the 60-hour keto reboot, or you went to the gym this morning, or you made a really good breakfast if you're not doing the reboot. All of those teeny 1 little percent shifts that help you, right? Those 1% things that you do every single day that you might not see a massive compound effect in a couple days or a couple weeks. But if you evaluate your entire day and you write out all of the things, like if you had a little sheet, ooh, this would be good. If you had a little sheet and you divided it in half, and for the day you kept track of 1% better, 1% good, and you just carried it around with you, and you kind of evaluated the habits that you did, right? Wouldn't that be interesting to go, if I keep on this 1% not good habit, if you looked at this list and this is 1% worse and it was full, what do you think your life is going to look like in 10 years? You might be broke if you're overspending what you make, right? If you're not taking care of your marriage, you might not have a marriage. If you aren't spending time with your kids or doing a devotional, or if you just find yourself not doing the things that you want to do, but you're not making time for it, 10 years down the road, you're going to see the compound effect, or vice versa. If you're getting up in the morning and you're going to the gym, 1% better, right? You shake up your ketones, or you're doing the reboot, or you're choosing better foods instead of the donut at the office, right? You brought your own almonds to snack on. 1% better. Over time, compounded, your whole life could look different. It's not gonna, I think the biggest thing is just this, I love social media, and then there's issues with social media. We compare ourselves. We think people's overnight success, you don't see the people's 8 years of their overnight success, right? You don't see the habits that maybe their parents dove into them and they did through college and they're doing as adulthood, but you didn't see all those things that they did prior to today. You just see they're at the top of their life, you see that they're at the top of their game, and you want what they have, right? Are you willing to do the work that they did? Good question, huh? So here's my challenge to you. Track your day, watch what you're doing, put it in a 1% better, 1% like needs improvement. Maybe we should say that. And maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we should say 1% worse. I think oftentimes we try to make things seem like it's okay. We do it with kids all the time. Everybody gets a medal. It's okay, there's no winners or losers. Yeah, there is. There are winners and there are losers, right? So sometimes we try to fluff it a little bit. 1% better, 1% worse. You choose. How are you going to deviate how are you going to pivot, right? And so that's all I wanted to come on here and say. The book is great. It's called Atomic Habits. I highly recommend you reading it. I would read like a few chapters or paragraphs at night to your kids. My husband every night has been reading The Pursuit to our kids before they go to bed by Dexter Yeager. A phenomenal book. And so that's it. That's all I've got for you. You get what you repeat. And what are you repeating in your life, good or bad? You should. I'd love to hear below, like, what are some things you're doing in your life that you know that will compound later on and you're going to feel amazing? Or you could be transparent and go, these are some of the things that I've been doing that I need to switch. So be honest with yourself. Have a great day. Hey, rebooters, you've got this. We appreciate you all, and we'll talk to you soon.